Hi dear friends, how are you? This is your dear Annie here in the Philippines and welcome to my channel. And for today's video, let's talk about thinking marrying a Filipina. Let me give you a little warning up front. There are some things you should really think twice about before take the pledge. It is not all sunshine and rainbow. Filipina are vibrant, spicy, and full of surprises. And trust me, if you can't handle certain aspect of her life and culture, you might just be in for a wild ride. So grab your seat and let's go into some of the things you need to know before saying I do to a Filipina. And hey, if you think you can handle, maybe reconsider. So let's go, let's start it. Don't marry a Filipina if you cannot eat rice every day. Let me tell you something about Filipina and rice. We all know rice is life to a Filipina. This is not just about food, it's our essence. I am talking about breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and maybe even snacks if the mood strikes. You know, if I had to choose rice and my partner, I definitely choose rice. We have this saying, you can take the Filipina out of her country, but you cannot take her rice away from her. And don't ask her, why do you eat rice every day? It's like you're asking, why do you breathe every day? Something like that. And don't even try to swap their rice with bread or pasta. That's good, but it's not really the same as what we want. You know, rice is life. Next, don't marry a Filipina if you're not ready to meet your drama queen. And you have to be ready for yourself to be a drama king, especially when her period is coming. Then you should know that most of the girls experience this. Our mood is like a roller coaster. We can suddenly become very emotional and sometimes you will experience high level of tampo. But let me tell you something, or let me tell you how to handle this drama with your Filipino partner. Just make lambing. Surprise her out of nowhere, or give some peace offering. Trust me, this drama will flip into something magical, and she will give you back whatever you did. And you have to be ready for the next cycle. It's like a recurring Netflix series. Yes. I want to tell you something. You know, we are judgmental sometimes. We are very straightforward to our partners. We are not afraid to tell you guys or to our man if they doesn't look his best because we want him to be presentable. Of course, we don't want to be the only one who looks good in the relationship. We want our man to be the nicest man and handsome man ever. We want our partner to look great too, so dress appropriately and always keep yourself pogi or handsome. Right? If you cannot handle our craziness, then you might want to think twice. As we all know, Filipina are talented. We can sing, dance, and we love to joke around with our partner. You know, being playful and a little crazy is one of our ways to show our love. Especially when we say I love you to our partner, we expect to hear it back immediately. And if you don't say it right away, we might start thinking, do you still love me? Or have you already changed your mind? And trust me, you don't want to be in trouble, right? And tampo is already brewing. You know what is life with a Filipina isn't boring. It's fun, spicy, and slightly terrifying. Some people say we always have this angry mode, but still we take care of you no matter what. So if you want to add exciting on your boring life, marry a Filipina. You might die or having a stress, but it's worth it. Don't marry a Filipina if you're not ready to handle our delicious food. We do really cook with love. Filipina really knows how to cook, period. You know, we wipe up dishes that makes you question your life before meeting them. But here's the catch. If you're picky or can't handle exotic flavors like balot, adobo, or sinigang, don't waste her time. Just kidding. I know most of you don't eat balot, but I'm telling you, food for her is her love language. And if you cannot eat with enthusiasm, she might just wonder why she got this man. in the first place. Don't marry a Filipina if you cannot handle pure love and loyalty. We Filipinas strongly believe in a one man and one woman relationship with no absolute divorce in the Philippines. We are raised to hold the sanctity of marriage in a high regard and see it as a lifelong commitment. Many of these men marry this Filipina beauty often swear that this woman makes the best wife in the world because of their loyalty, loving, and faithful even beyond death. A Filipina will listen to your advice but still make her own decision. And don't try to control her because as a Filipina age, she becomes more independent. But yet, her loyalty never dies. She is, and she will always be steadfast in her love to you and commitment to you. And you have to remember, when you marry a Filipina, you're not just marrying her. You're marrying her society, her friends, and her family. Don't marry a Filipina if you're not ready to handle our jealousy at the highest level. Okay guys, I want to share this with you. We feel jealousy because of the immense love we have for our partner, for us. And you know, jealousy is the sign that our love is still alive. And we also know that if a Filipina doesn't feel jealous, it means she's no longer cares about you. You have to remember that. Your Filipina is always jealous because she always loves you. Next, don't marry a Filipina if you cannot handle clean house. We Filipina are excellent homekeepers, and for many Filipina women, maintaining a clean and organized home is deeply tied up to our sense of pride and a role as a good wife. And we see home as a reflection of our family, and we really do our best to create a warm and loving environment at home. Even yelling at home is rare for a Filipina because we believe it disrupts the harmony and defaces her sanctuary. So you'll probably never find her screaming or breaking dishes in frustration. You'll need to get used to coming home to a clean house every day after work. And yes, one house rule you have to follow. Leave your shoes outside. We really take cleanliness seriously. And you know, having a Filipina partner means having someone who is ready to take care of her king. We Filipina love to serve our man, but let me tell you or clarify this. We are not your maids. Some people think about that, but they are wrong. It's just simply Filipina are superwomen at home. We can juggle many responsibilities at home and excel at all. Yeah, this might happen to you that your parents will love her more than you. Here's a funny one. If you marry a Filipina, your parents might forget about you. Yes, you have to accept that. Even if you two break up, maybe your mom might still call her. Your parents might even upset of letting her go. And your dad? He's probably looking for her adobo recipe. Filipina really respect and adore our parents, so as your parents as well. So if you're not ready to compete with your parents' affection, maybe reconsider that. Filipina value family and motherhood. In recent years, many women in Western society have adopted the mindset that their 20s are best spent focusing on building their careers and securing financial stability before even considering having a child, if they choose to have them at all. While Filipina, however, place a much higher value on motherhood, family, and the nurturing role that comes with it. So, if you're looking for a woman who will create a warm and loving home, and prioritize raising a family, you can count on a Filipina to put her family first for her being a devoted wife to you. Physical beauty of a Filipina girl are renowned for our beauty among Asian women. They truly stand out of our charm and femininity. You know, there are a lot of discussion about it, but really, Filipinas stand out, whatever. There's one thing we have to remember. Filipina aren't just pretty faces or domestic goddesses. We are strong, independent, and above all, human beings who deserve respect, love, and effort. So, Don't come to Philippines thinking it's a buffet of women to choose from. And to my dearest ladies, Filipino women, please don't settle for a man who because they have a foreign passport and money. Girls, know your worth because we are queens. And choose your partner wisely, both sides. Right? So there you have it, guys. If you cannot handle things, then marrying a Filipina isn't for you. But if you're ready for a partner who will love you deeply and cook like a chef, make you laugh and build a beautiful family, then maybe, just maybe, Filipina exactly for you. Now the question is, should you marry a Filipina? Only if you're brave enough. Good luck! Thank you guys for watching for today's video. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe button. And don't forget to share it to your friends and let me know on the comment section. Could you survive being marrying to a Filipina? Or do you need to stock up rice to your cabinet? Well, see you again for my next video. Once again, this is your dear Annie and you can ask me anything and everything here in the Philippines. Bye!